all. My name is Dr. Robert Batts, and I serve as your Director of Secondary Education and Alternative Learning for Edgecombe County Public Schools. Today, which is March 1st, marks the beginning of Read Across America Month. Read Across America is an annual event celebrated on or near March 2nd, which is the birthday of children's author Dr. Seuss. It is a nationwide reading celebration that was created by the National Association of Education in 1997 to promote literacy and to encourage a love of reading among children. So for the entire month of March, the secondary team of ECPS, which includes middle and high school principals and other central office staff, will share our love of reading with you with hopes that you will pick up your own book to read. Tonight, I would like to spend just a few minutes discussing why reading is so important, even at the middle and high school level, as a kickoff to our Read Across America Month. The need for us to read and comprehend what we have read is around us every day. There are also some positive outcomes for students who read regularly that lead to success not only in the classroom, but in life. So students generally find themselves with higher self-esteem, improved concentration, deeper critical and analytical thinking skills, stronger memory skills, and an expanded vocabulary. And there are also some skills or strategies that you can put into play right now in order to become a better reader. Whether you are in middle school or whether you are in high school, there's never too late to improve in your reading skills. So before reading, before you pick up a book, before you read a passage, there are some strategies that you can put into play. Activate any prior knowledge that you may have about the text. Begin to make predictions on what you think the text is going to be about, or what are some things that you feel that's going to happen in the book that you're going to read. Set a purpose for your reading, and then, of course, preview the chapter using its text features. During reading, pay close attention to unknown vocabulary words and use context clues to figure out the meaning of words you don't know. I'm pretty sure that is a strategy or a skill that your English teachers have been teaching you already. Generate your own questions while you read, again, and that's going to keep you interested to kind of see what's going to happen. Make connections while you read. That'll be through text to text, text to self, or text to the world. If you get confused while you're reading, it's okay. It happens to us all. Just stop and reread the parts that you are confused about. Visualize the plot of the passage while you are reading. So kind of make a movie in your head of what's happening while you're reading. And another strategy which most of you use in the classroom already is annotation. Annotating while you're reading is a great way for you to make sense of the text while you are reading. And some strategies that you can employ after reading is summarize what you have read orally or in writing. Remember, better writers always become better readers, and better readers become better writers. And you can answer any questions you have created, the predictions that you made for yourself. See if your predictions were right or wrong. And then, of course, you can always make graphic organizers summarizing any key information. So these strategies play an important role in your success as a reader in high school when you take important assessments like the ACT or SAT, which are gateways to college admissions. The UNC Board of Governors has set minimal eligibility requirements for admissions into any of the 16 UNC system universities. So students, you have to earn at least a 2.5 weighted high school GPA or score a minimum test score of 19 on the ACT or a 10-10 on the SAT. And all applicants must submit a valid score as part of their application to any of those individual institutions in the U.S. system. And both of these high school assessments contain a reading component. So now you know, again, reading at the middle and high school level is still very, very important. In Edgecombe County Public Schools, all juniors are required to take the ACT. The ACT reading test measures your ability to read closely, reason logically about text, using evidence, and integrate information from multiple sources. Specifically, questions will ask you to determine main ideas, locate and interpret significant details, understand the sequence of events, make comparison, comprehend cause and effect relationships, determine the meaning of contents-dependent words, phrases, and statements, draw generalizations, analyze the author's or narrator's voice and method, author's purpose. I know these are all things that you're already doing in the classroom, so that's why it is important that you pay very, very close attention. So these are all part of the reading and ELA standards that your teachers cover on a daily basis. So these things are nothing new. So teachers are not only preparing you to master standards at your particular grade level, but they're also preparing you for state assessments like the ACT, which is important if for those of you who plan on attending college. So during the first night of our Read Across America campaign, I felt an imperative just to share with you how important reading is at the secondary level. We should all have a goal of being a lifelong learner, so reading will always be an important part of our lives. As mentioned earlier, the secondary principals and I will be sharing a book with you throughout the rest of the month. We will be reading a very popular Bluford series book entitled The Bully. Some of you may have read it before. The Bully is written by Paul Langan and is suited for middle and high school readers. This teen series is set in an urban high school featuring the main character, Daryl Mercer, who is embarking on a new life, a new school, and of course, a new bully. That's what he faces when he and his mother move from Philadelphia all the way to California. So after spending months living in fear, Daryl is faced with a big decision. He can either keep running from this bully or he can find a way to fight back. So this is a book that would definitely get you hooked and wanting for more. So tomorrow I will be back, same time, same place, at 7 p.m. With chapter 1. So meet me right back here then as we begin our journey with Daryl and this bully. So thank you for joining with me tonight. I hope you all have a restful night and a productive day at school tomorrow. Take care.